Hello and welcome to the Valley Forge. Today we're going to be building throwing knives. We have a piece of flat strap steel that we'll be marking up and drawing our pattern out, and then we'll be cutting it and grinding it down to make a set of throwing knives. So here we have our steel. Basically it's just 1/8 inch flat strap that's by 1.5 inches. And here we've marked it up. We're just going to make a simple throwing knife pointed at this end and a handle at this end. And now we're going to cut these excess parts off so that we can grind it down. Okay, now we've got our blade cut out roughly, and the next thing we're going to do is clean it up and dress it up on the grinder. What we're doing is we're working off all of the rough edges and beginning to get the shape of our knife correct. And we'll be sharpening it down at the same time, and we're using the coarse side of the grinder now. We'll be moving to the fine side once we get the general shape that we need and working and getting the knife sharp. Okay, we have done all of our rough grinding, and so we have our shape here, and we've got a pretty nice edge going here. So now we're going to do some fine grinding and kind of smooth the edges up here a little bit, and then we'll do some polishing on the blade surface. Not that it makes it stick any better, but it makes it a little bit more nicer looking, and then we'll wrap the handle. So we've finished all of our grinding on the grinder, and now we're going to do a little touch-up work with the file, and then once that's finished we'll be using the grinder to polish it all up. knife, all the metal work done on it, and it's polished up. It's kind of a crude knife. We don't have any knife making tools here, and so the angles of these may not be exactly correct, but I bet it'll throw real good. It's got good balance, and so we're gonna wrap the handle, and we'll show you the finished product. All right, we have finished our knife, and we've wrapped the handle. What we did here is we used some cording, and we wrapped it back on itself, and then secured it with some glue, and then finished it off down here with some glue as well, and notched the handle both here and at the end so that it wouldn't slide off of the handle during use. And now we're ready to throw our knife. Okay, to throw a knife, you want to find the balance point, and that's somewhere in the center of the knife. And once you find the balance point, this is where you're going to hold the knife. Now when you throw the knife, you want to have this type of action here. You don't want to use the wrist, because your object of your throwing the knife is to have the knife turn 180 degrees and then strike your target. So if you do this with your wrist, you're going to end up turning more than 180 degrees and flat siding the blade.